Greetings everyone, and welcome to today's presentation of the Cascades at St. Lucie West Oak Tree Mitigation Plan. My name is James Abbott. Today's presentation is brought to you by the members of the Oak Tree Task Force Committee. The Cascades at St. Lucie West was built in 2001 and consists of 1,158 homes with approximately 2,000 residents. We have nearly 8,000 trees in our community, and each home has at least 4 trees in their front yard. We have to remember, this is about the safety of our seniors and residents. Slipping and tripping hazards can lead to liability issues. Tree roots are traveling under the road swales and the sidewalks as well as into our yards. Because of these roots, we see swales and sidewalks being raised. Sidewalks need to be shaved to prevent tripping hazards, and swales need to be replaced to allow for water to flow to the drains. Utility service lines are being damaged, and acorns are staining our neighborhood. It is important to remember the oak trees will remain along the 1-mile stretch of the Cascades Boulevard. Here, an oak tree was removed because the roots had traveled underneath the sidewalk, causing it to raise up, leading to this water accumulation when it rains. And here we find the St. Lucie West Services District trying to find a water leak. Here we see the equipment brought in to find and perform the repair. And in this slide, we finally find the location of the leak and the cause: oak tree roots. And here we see the number of trucks on site along the left side of the street to manage the damage and repairs. In these next 2 slides, we see the repairs have been completed, and now the resident must wait for the pavers, the sidewalk, and the grass to be repaired. In addition, since the sidewalk was closed, pedestrians had to walk into the roadway until they passed this area. Here is another swale raised up from oak tree roots, which caused water to accumulate until it was high enough to flow over and make its way to the drain. In addition to damaging swales, roots are raising the sidewalk, which we must grind to prevent a tripping hazard. Here is an example of oak tree leaves clogging the drain, which in heavy rains will cause water to accumulate. In this slide, we have an example of an extreme water backup due to both clogging drains and raised swales. And finally, the acorns from these oak trees can cause slipping and tripping accidents as well as stains. Some residents clean their driveways twice a day. We will now take a look at the maintenance cost for the Cascades. Over the last 7 years, we have spent over $1 million in oak tree-related costs. We estimate we will end 2021 spending over $200,000. In this slide, we can see the amount of money we've spent over the last 7 years. As you can see, it totals over $1 million. Here we have the projected costs for the project over the next 3 years. In this slide, we have a typical home in the Cascades without an oak tree. I'd like to end this presentation of a video I made showing the beauty we have within the walls of the Cascades, as well as how many trees we actually have.